Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric Paulson with Your Essential Practice. We have an exciting week here this week with Easter or Ostara or Ostara coming up here on Sunday. We also have Aries season beginning on that same day. We also have Mars entering Leo. So let's jump right on in to your weekly divinely guided rune reading.
Greetings, Libra, and welcome to your Divinely Guided Rune reading. We have a message of clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck at the very end, and I've already meditated, cleared the energetic space, and shuffled the runes here for your rune reading. So let's jump right on in and get a rune of what your energetic past was here. So this is Anzus. Anzus is that antenna rune. Anzus is that rune of communication, that antenna that's receiving those downloads. This is a lot of that prophetic dream work, a lot of divine downloads, divine communication, as like signs, spiritual hits like angel numbers, spirit guides, colors, messages, songs, things that you see, conversations that you have, right? All these prophetic dream work or downloads that you've been getting, a lot of this communication inbound to you has been really influencing, and you've been taking a lot of that into account recently. This could also mean outside communication coming to you from another person or another company. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's get your rune for the now position. For now, the current energies, you have the Birch Goddess's rune of Berkana. Berkana is the beginnings, familial nurturing. This is a lot like that Empress energy in tarot. This is knowing how to start many different things and having the security and knowing how to nurture those things, a lot like a mother does, right? Juggling so many aspects and creating so many beautiful things. So this is right now for you, this is like getting a lot of information to be able to begin to create, to birth new things. Whether this is a pregnancy for you or a literal birth of yourself or somebody in your family or a pet or something like that, congratulations. If that's not always the case. This could just be more of that embodying the familial style of nurturing or beginning a new project, beginning a new way of being, or beginning a new way of thinking. That's beautiful stuff moving forward. We have in the very near future Dagas. This is like that temperance energy. This is very much transmutation. This is the chrysalis turning into the butterfly, right? So that you are beginning into this beautiful transformative state. You're no longer whoever you were when you were receiving those messages. You will no longer be that, because you're beginning into this clarity. Dagas literally means day. So day, the light, the clarity. This is also a rune of fire. So that fire brings that manifestation energy of the clarity, the aha, the inner standing of things, and that transmutation or metamorphosis of those things. So you could be taking the energies that you already have, beginning with the transmutation of those energies, which is really beautiful work to be in. And transmutation, like for a daily practice, is beautiful work. It's not a one and done. It's a lifelong process, right? So let's look at your energetic influences for now. Your energetic influences for right now here, Libra, are in Othala. Othala is your rune of foundations, legacies. What is transitory versus what's perpetual? So your perpetualness is what you're supposed to be looking at kind of in this rune, is your legacy, your foundation work, right? What are you leaving behind for the future 7 generations? What aspects are you going to be transmuting into to strengthen your foundation, to leave behind that beautiful legacy? What is that going to be for you? Is it a spiritual practice? Is it a paradigm such as pay it forward? Or is that something like a legacy, like a business or a meditation practice that you're going to be doing? I'm really curious. I'd love to hear your comments in the description box below. Regardless, this is moving us into the now advice. In your now advice position, you have Uruz, the ox rune. Now, this is that slow progress at first, but the downhill momentum and very grounded energies as you move along. This could be calling you to get outside and literally do some earthing, some grounding work, some connecting with Mother Nature and Gaia, and just really balancing your health in better ways, your emotional, mental, and physical health. This is more about physical well-being. This is a rune of abundance of physical well-being, right? So like the ox, it has its instructions and it's very good at its job. However, it's slow to start. And again, you're getting that downward hill kind of momentum, still very grounded. You're called to stay grounded here and connected to this foundation as you move forward. Because you've been getting a lot of really good information here and really discerning it to begin on building this or transmuting. You're probably even transmuting your foundation into something that's way more healthier for you, which again is beautiful here for you. And your outcome, you have a beautiful, beautiful outcome here, Libra, because this is the rune of abundance. This is Fehu. So Fehu literally means cattle. You could be just looking at increasing your abundance, or maybe changing a little bit of what abundance means to you with that Othala in your advice position. So as we increase in abundance, so too do our avenues or responsibilities or choices of investment of what we're going to do with that cattle or with that abundance, right? So with more cattle, you need more pasture, you need more feed, more security, more of knowing what you're going to do with the cattle when it comes time. Are you going to breed them? Are you going to send them to market? What are you going to do with your abundance, right? So you're moving into having this abundance in your outcome position, right? Towards the end of this week. This is really beautiful. So this could be changing what abundance means to you, or you could just be feeling that you have that abundance of connection, abundance of spirit, abundance of vitality. So how I said this is a rune of abundance for natural vitality. This is more a rune of abundance for your success and for your foundational work, for your grounded sustainability work. Okay, so please take what resonates, please leave what doesn't, and leave a message for me, please, in the comments below about how this message is resonating here for you, Virgo. Let's get a message of clarity now from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. These are messages straight from the Spirit, straight from Source, directly to your spirit, directly to your soul. So, Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity does Virgo need to hear for this week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And health here, yeah. Uruz. So I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul, is the message of this card. Honoring that physical vessel. That's what now your whole now advice is all about. Influence is in your legacy and your foundations work. So if you don't have good health, how are you going to be able to provide for anybody else if you cannot even provide for yourself, right? You need to take care of your health in order to be able to continue your journey, to continue to survive, to continue into abundance. So this is a beautiful message here for you, Libra, to really adopt things that are healthier for you. This could mean like a spiritual practice. This could mean a better relationship with abundance, and several other ways that you can do this is if you've had a health scare recently, you've been getting a lot of information about the health scare, beginning to change yourself into rebuilding and growing. So this is a lot of physical healing work that you're really doing here, Libra. This could be mental healing work as well and spiritual healing work. I really don't see this as emotional, but the emotional is kind of the byproduct, really, I think, of this, because You've been very much guided into this work. So let's read more about this health card here. Again, it says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Your body is your temple, and you are responsible for its care. You have chosen to incarnate in this physical dimension to learn the lessons, and if you don't maintain the physical vehicle that your soul has chosen, then you are sabotaging your own plan. Okay? Your health is a vital element for your soul's progress, and you should never take it for granted. Be sensible about nourishment and exercise. You should be sensitive. You could be sensitive. A being who is conscious of your surroundings, because you can easily be drained by people, places, or things. Always make a ritual of protection and cleansing before you work with a client, or bring your mind back to your heart throughout the day to rejuvenate. This card also signifies a desire to assist other beings through physical or emotional healing work. You may be involved in professionally healing in the medical fields, body work, psychiatry, and counseling, or maybe you're just a good listener who possesses sage advice. If you or someone you know inherited a congenital disease, past life work may be of some benefit. So yeah, to you too, Libra, if this is about a congenital disease, you might have to look at maybe a QHHT session, do some past life work. All right? Let me know again in the comments below how this message resonates with you. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant day, Libra.